What's up guys, Rad here, and today we're going to do a long-awaited review of this beautiful car. I've owned it now for about a month, and I think it's time we do a real driving review of it, show you guys what it's really made of and how amazing, absolutely amazing this thing drives. So stay tuned. Alright, let's get her started. Gotta put it in sport mode first to open up the exhaust valves. And let's crack the window a bit so you guys can hear it start. And let's get driving. Alright, so we gotta get the lift up, and it's automatic, so it has GPS built into it, which is really cool. So it automatically, you automatically save the spots that you want the lift to be up. Let's get going. So I'm gonna start it off in normal mode. And in normal mode, the exhaust valves close up. Car is very comfortable. I mean, for the track-oriented car that it is, it's very comfortable. The suspension softens up, and here we're going over a speed bump right now. You get a little bump, but not as bad as, say, you know, an Aventador or a Huracan. I had a Huracan, and that car would break my back each time. And that car isn't as track-oriented as this car, but this is actually more comfortable to drive, at least in the comfort mode. Even in the normal mode, it still sounds great with the exhaust valves closed. Let's get it on to the main street and put it into sport. Alright. Now we're gonna drive it in sport mode, and you guys are gonna see what this is. I wish you guys could feel what I feel when I drive this car. And I mean, it just sticks to the ground. The sound, the 9,000 RPM. Look at that sound. Just listen to that sound. It's a symphony. The 9,000 redline is just something else. The exhaust doesn't sound amazing, but with the 9,000, like, look, it just keeps going, keeps going, keeps going. And let me put this. You gotta hear it in the tunnel. I'm always impressed by it, especially in the tunnels. And the GT3 really is a one-of-a-kind supercar. I've had all the other supercars. I've had Lamborghinis, I've had McLarens. Before this one, I had a 720S, and the 720S was faster. There's no doubt about it. It wanted to kill you every time you floor it. It was an animal. But even though that car was a lot faster, it comes nowhere close to this car in my opinion. This is the driving feel you get when you're driving this car, the feedback you get, the steering is so precise, so surgically precise. You can tell Porsche engineering really went into this car. And it's, I mean, look at the shifts. The shifts are instant. Instant, sounds amazing, looks amazing. But this is just unlike any other car I've owned. And comparing this to my Lamborghini now, the Huracan that I had, this is again another world. When you're driving this, as I said before, it's a lot more comfortable, but again, it doesn't want to kill you. The Huracan and the 720S that I had, they both wanted to kill you when you're going around the corners. I had a couple scares, you know, going in corners with those cars. This is rear wheel as well, but it feels like this is an all-wheel drive car because of how perfect it drives and how controlled it is. You are fully in control of this car when you're driving it. That's why there's nothing like it. The handling, that's why this is the benchmark of supercars. Let's go this way. I don't want to wait now. Just listen to it. This is why it's the benchmark. It's GT3 has always been the benchmark. This is another reason why they hold their value so well, because they are just absolutely perfect. You drive a 5-year-old GT3, it's still the same thing. The driving feel you get is unlike any other car, and it's just the handling of this car, something else. It really is something else. Here's turn around. Sound of 9,000 RPMs never get old. Never get old. It keeps going. It wants more. It wants more. It wants more. It wants more. You keep it going. It doesn't tell you to stop. It's a good girl. Good girl. Never wants to stop. Always wants to please you. This is the car. See the shifts, instant. Let's test the turn radius here. And look, turns super easily, very practical. Just beautiful. Obviously you got the beautiful red everywhere. The seats are also super comfortable. Unlike the bucket seats, these are the sport seats, and the sport seats hug you, not as much as, the bucket seats will hug you in corners, but it still does the job. It's still really comfortable, unlike the bucket seats. Again, I know a lot of these car enthusiasts like the bucket seats, and they say you can't have a GT3 without bucket seats, but this is the way to do it, in my opinion, if you're really going to use the car and you're not actually going to track it all the time. If you're buying this car to track it all the time, yeah, get the bucket seats. But if you're actually going to be riding around in the city, LA traffic, trust me, you do not want to be sitting in bucket seats when you're in LA traffic. So these seats, if anyone watching is thinking about getting a GT3, I would recommend the normal seats. Well guys, thank you for watching. Had to do one more tunnel run before we end the video, obviously. You guys can't not hear the 9,000 RPM revving in a tunnel for a second time. Thank you for watching as always. Make sure to like and subscribe for a lot more content on the way. Thank you.